LeBron James. Yo. Welcome back, everybody, to that I Want to Meet LeBron James podcast. We're here live in location in the Braintree Comedy Club loft. Shout out to Anne Frank, keen listener.
I can hear her.
If you're not laughing, you're learning. You know what I mean? And we got my main man here, the Jumpman, James, the James Beatty, one of the original friends of the podcast, made the original artwork, and was meant to be the first episode, but I don't know. But we looked, and there's not even a first episode out there. It went straight to 2, and he ended up being number 6 or something. So
number
top
6.
10. So are you pumped about that?
I'm pumped. I'll take it. Glad to be in the top 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Top 6.
Top 6, there you go.
There's no 1, so that's top 5.
There you go. Oh, yeah!
Through default.
Quick maths.
Skitty kit pat pat.
But I want to give that was my just a brief introduction for James Beatty. I'm staying with him for the next 2 nights in Braintree. We done Braintree Comedy Club last night in the fucking theatre space in the hall, baby. It was sick. It was live at the Apollo. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to edit these letters. Take the loft off there. I need an A though. I need an A. It's like fucking countdown, and then that'll be live at Apollo, and then I'll edit that onto the photo of me on stage. It'd be sick. But I want to give you a proper James Beatty, because James Beatty is the best hype man in the country, quite frankly. I'm really honest, I'm not even lying. Like Flavor Flav, move the fuck over.
I need one of them big clock necklaces, big chains.
Sure. And so I'm going to give you a proper intro right now. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it go. Hello! You've never met anybody whose catchphrase is a greeting.
That's my catchphrase.
It is. Hello?
Everyone's been using it lately as well. That's what bugs me.
Some people trying to rip you off with goodbye. It's like, no, what do you do with that?
Come on.
So, hello. We got the Jumpman. One of the best in the business. Before I bring him on, I just got to plug the next 15 upcoming podcasts. The James Beatty way. You got to plug 16 shows before you bring the headliner on. So I'm going to be in Leeds in 2013. I'm going to be in my nan's house in 2024. I'll see you guys there. The one and only James Beatty, lad.
I would sell tickets for you any show. You go to your nan's, I'd pay tickets for that. I'd buy tickets, yeah.
You would, wouldn't you, to be honest?
You could live stream that. The fans would love that.
Oh, they would, yeah. But my nan, she's not big on show business, you know what I mean? She's humble.
Tea, coffee, slice of cake. What happens when you go to your nan's? Biscuits?
I go this. First I'll run straight to my granddad's chair, because if he's not standing there, then I get a TV remote, so that's a given.
Yeah,
and then I'll go cheese and ham toasties. Keep them coming, bitch.
Yeah. Do you say bitch?
No, I say it under my breath.
so you know, when we're for kids, you're like earmuffs, but you're like nan, hearing aid off.
Yeah. I just turn the Wi-Fi off in the place, and it's all connected. So I'm just like, toasties, bitch. She's like, what? And I'm like, I'm thinking about buying a female dog. What do you want?
Cool, this toastie's rich.
Yeah. But if you're wondering why on this side of the screen we're zoomed in, it's because James Beatty is
leaning forward.
I'm gonna have to grass it up. He's on his little booster seat here. He's doing the Phil Jackson over here.
I'll sit back.
He's got 2 cushions.
What?
Oh, see, that's good shit.
Just come forward.
There you go. I like that. What the fuck are you? It's like you've never been started on by a podcast. What are you fucking looking at? You're like, whoa, I'm sorry.
They want to see me in 4K.
Yeah, if you don't like this, get back on the audio, baby. We got both. But this is we got the Liverpool game. This is going to come out next Thursday. It's Sunday now, the 3rd. And we got the Liverpool game in T-minus 50 minutes. Is Liverpool Man City the biggest game of the season so far? Might be the biggest game.
Ever,
quite frankly.
And why are we doing the podcast before the game?
Because I'm gonna get fucking bevied, obviously. Thank you for our sponsor. Oh, that's closed. What the fuck? Oh, that's for glassing people. This is for drinking out of. So king of beers, baby, for the king.
The king of beers, for the king of comedy. So you had a great gig last night. How does it feel being back in Essex?
Great's a stretch.
It's like a home away from home now.
Literally, this is the 3rd time I've done it. We normally do it upstairs in this room, the loft, and as you can see. But then it was downstairs. But yeah, I fucking love me a bit of Braintree, Essex. I'm not gonna lie, it's sick. It has all the like
glamour,
all the prestige of being like down south and stuff like that, and being in like a fancy old town and village with heritage. But it still has the same amount of like finger banging as Essex.
Yeah.
I would say for sure.
It's a nice mix of both.
Yeah, that's it.
When you go south, you just think, I'm either going to London or I'm going to Braintree. They're the two places on the map.
And you'd only get off in London because you got the wrong train. That's the only reason. Most people are coming to Braintree, but they're like, fuck, I got 3 hours to kill. I guess I'll check out Big Ben or whatever the fuck this is.
See what London's saying, but really, Braintree's where it's at.
Braintree is where it's at.
And you even got yourself a Liverpool jersey.
I mean, I got myself literally like. I mean, you know me. I fucking nothing. This is all betting advice and bargain hunting, but like this is. I mean, this is a banger, obviously. You know what I mean. But this one is because look at this. I mean, because Liverpool colours are normally just prime colours, like a white or a red or something like that. Look at this. If you're on acid, pause it. All right. If you hold the baby, put the baby down for fuck's sake. Because look at this, yo. What the fuck is this? This is literally...
That's a hell of a colour.
I can wear this to a nightclub, honestly. That's what I was saying. Christening, wedding, represent myself in court, collar, nightclub vibes. Look at it. If you look closely at it, you can see Minamino playing as a child. It's rich Asian culture. Look at all this stuff. It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful colour. What is it on the Dulux chart?
I don't know. Off the charts. What do you reckon? Because obviously you're fucking Liverpool fan and shit like that. I mean, just general football fan. And you've got a great football IQ and that. What do you reckon? Liverpool's kits this year, they've turned it up a notch. Like that home kit is nice.
Home kit's nice. The third kit should always just be just pure style. You don't wear it that much.
You don't. You literally like the other day we wore it and we didn't need to. We were just like, fuck, we just got to wear this.
Just want to sell a few. Yeah, you want to sell
exactly. The yellow one looks like a tea towel or some shit.
Yeah, I like the old school Adidas one, you know, the candy.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
The stripes.
Oh, that's sexy, that.
But I love that one. I think that's wicked. I'm not sure about this yellow one this season. It's more more Billy Banana than...
But this is nice. I don't know what this is here. This little bit here. Do you reckon that's a rip? Have they done me there?
No.
No, that's style, innit? Oh, I was about to say.
That's stitched in.
Okay, that's fine. Because for 35 quid, I want a fucking bargain.
That's,
you know what I mean?
aerodynamics. I don't know what that is.
You want to present it to me? Like I've just been
thank you for doing Braintree Comedy Club. I paid you for doing the gig, and you spent the money on...
This shit. Extra medium, baby. Thank you. Nice. Well, I'm not going to be spending on fucking pen and pencils, am I?
Spending it on beers. It's a free bar at Braintree Comedy Club.
Another sponsor coming through.
It's free beers at Braintree Comedy Club.
I mean, you're damn right it is, exactly. I don't like them, like, cold in a fridge. I like them room temperature. Maybe that's me. Maybe I'm old school, I don't know. There's something about it.
I don't want a pint, I just want it in a bottle.
Exactly. I want to be bloated as soon as I take the cap off. As soon as it touches my nostrils, I want to be bloated.
So, Liverpool City.
What are you thinking?
2-0 Liverpool, yeah?
Well, that's what. Shout out to Mike Dixon, my fucking my bookie, my stat man.
Mike Dixon,
my rain man. He lives in America now, but he's a fucking scout, so he's a bloody legend.
Oh, I love it.
Married a Jewish family in that loft, and just trying to keep it working it. If it's there, we got to use it. You know what I mean?
Work with everything you got.
At
your disposal.
What are these little pads that are just around here?
There's an echo in this room, so they're like sound treatments. Stop the echo when I have DJs up here. And when I did the comedy up here, it's a bit echoey, so I made them.
Yeah, that's true. I like that, that's sick.
4 foot by 4 foot, got the timber cut, put the soundproofing inside, wrapped them.
What's in it, like the foamy shit?
Yeah.
Like looks like egg cups, but foam or whatever?
No, it's soundproofing, it's like wall insulation, but the sound version.
Alright, well when this comes out, tell him if he's fucking done a good job or if he's wasted all his money.
It's made it much better. You couldn't even hear each other. The echo in this room was so bad. But now the acoustics are better.
Yeah, exactly.
Giving it a lick of paint. We've had some DJs up here. Imagine this on a Friday night with some sick house DJs.
You were telling me because I recently got back into the Puma family, got the fucking Puma Court Riders. But you opened for Professor Green, the rapper who sponsored. That was Puma's big idea, was to sponsor Professor Green. It's like, well, he's not even an athlete. He had two hit wonders maybe or something.
Yeah, it was quite big back in the day. 2012 he was quite big.
I can think of 2 of his songs, like I Need You Tonight, but that was an Essex cover anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and then what was the other one?
I don't know.
Exactly, but it's like...
he was going out with a girl from Made in Chelsea,
yeah.
And it was a uni gig, and they're all like, Made in Chelsea was so big then, and she came down and did a public appearance. And
what does she do then?
She just...
Photos of people?
Yeah.
Ah. That's it. I had a few photos last night, actually. Some people
Nice.
want some photos with me. I mean, I was taking them. But still, I'm part of the memory, innit?
And I appreciate it. It was a great photo.
Exactly.
Cheers.
I always make sure a little bit of hair strand is in the way of the lens, just to like, what the fuck was this thing?
Yeah, but it's mad, really. There's a lot of people do that. The people who go on Love Island, all these shows, they just do public appearances.
My mate was on Love Island. He's played basketball with them as well.
They just
Michael Griffiths, the fireman guy.
Do
You
they
ever watch
no,
it?
I don't watch it.
No.
They just go there, get a photo taken, and leave.
Yeah.
It's amazing, really. It's good money.
That's it. And then Professor Green, he was sound when you're open.
Yeah, he was
for him.
sound. He got like paid fortunes to do that. He was really good. He did a 40-minute set.
Yeah.
Really good, real friendly. I had a chat with him afterwards.
Were you playing
he had
his
a hype man.
backup? Oh, really?
Yeah, had a hype man.
It wasn't Billy the Banana, though, was it? His kid's head's name, Billy the Banana. Innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, he's good, man. He's good.
Yeah, we can't do much longer because he's going to peel off.
Ew. I'm gonna split.
For the kids, if you're listening.
Oh no, it
Slag your
isn't.
bitch up.
Oh, yes, it is. Panto season this year.
Panto, what do you
Would
got?
you ever do
What
Panto? You'd be good in Panto.
You got Professor Green as Percy Pig.
I should have brought the Peppa Pig out.
Oh my lord! Last night we were so close to. He was gonna go on stage with this Panto costume. He's got a Peppa Pig, all big head and all that. Then we were like, literally about to put it on. He was like, I can't, can I? I was like, yes, you can.
It's not fair on the opening act, really.
It's not because you gotta. Then you've spent 7 minutes addressing it. And literally, you would go out there, people were like, what the fuck? You'd be like, okay, so me and my friend, we thought it was gonna be funny, and then all you're gonna hear me is the back just going.
As long as we're laughing.
That's so funny. What would be a good pantomime for LeBron?
A LeBron Pantomime?
Is there any like characters in a pantomime? You know, like your Cinderellas, your big ones, where you need a big fucking dude, like a tall guy.
He could be the giant and Jack and the Beanstalk, couldn't he?
That's fucking sick. That's a great idea. When are you doing that?
December.
December? He's got a few games, but that's good talk. And then the Giants back, which is like, that's pretty, you know what I mean? That's woke as fuck, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We had Sleeping Beauty the other year, Aladdin. He could be Aladdin. LeBron could be Aladdin. He'd be a good Aladdin.
Yeah, that's true.
Or he could be a good genie.
Or you get a scout
'Cause
lad,
he's
it's like
making-
a fucking lad in. He's just a lad, like he's like smoking ciggies.
He'd be a good genie, wouldn't he? Making wishes come true.
Oh, yeah, for sure, exactly.
Making dreams come true.
Oh my lord, we could just do it as a whole front, put on a pantomime, just so
LeBron.
just so he says in character as a genie, I will grant you 3 wishes. I'm recording it. I got a lawyer on standby.
Yeah.
That's a legally binding contract.
Yeah.
Where's my 3 wishes?
What 3 wishes would you ask LeBron for?
Let me swallow. I would say courtside tickets for the Lakers is.
For one game or the season?
I want to go to Taco Tuesday at his house with the whole family, whole season, and I want to be a fucking.
What about him? You and him against two
I
others?
mean, do the podcast. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Training facility. I'd like to rebound for him and shit like that. Like I have a one-on-one. I would want a one-on-one, and I'd be like play full properly. Like I don't want to be half-assed, and I'd be getting smashed like FIFA last night.
But then what about you and him 2-on-2 with any 2 celebrities? Who would you want to play against? You don't want to go against like amazing basketball players. You want to be against like just a couple of celebrities who like basketball, like Thierry Henry and Didier Drogba.
That's what I was going to say.
two
I was
favourites.
thinking Steven Gerrard right there to get a drop, but fuck him. I booed him at the O2 Arena, the piece of shit. I mean, everybody did, so that was fucking fine, you know what I mean? Lewis Hamilton got up and he was like that sound, and then
Lewis Hamilton and Gerrard, that could be a good mix.
Lewis Hamilton and Gerrard would be sick. I do love Lewis Hamilton, Lord knows I love Gerrard, you know what I mean? But I feel like Gerrard is too scouts that he doesn't even like basketball. He probably hates it, probably angers him.
You just kick it.
Yeah, exactly.
LeBron.
And then I'm like, do you want to tell him LeBron? I don't, so.
Gerrard just 2 foots LeBron.
Yeah.
You can't do that, Steve.
Steve. He calls him Steven. It's like, it's Stevie G, lad, alright? Don't make a fool of me, LeBron, alright?
Steve, right? Steve. So, yeah, that's your 2-on-2 fantasy.
I would say me and LeBron. Well, I would like to play with LeBron, yeah, because I'd like to give him an assist. I would get an assist from him, would be sick, and for a corner 3. and then going against them. I mean, I'm not an idiot. I don't think I stand much of a chance. You know what I mean?
I don't know. A little chance. You used to have a total chance.
Well,
You play.
Quite frankly, I needed that right now.
You're a baller.
You're damn right, baby. But I'll go, him, and I'll probably go, Stephen maybe.
Conor McGregor? Can he play basketball?
Fuck that, nah. Maybe a Dave Chappelle. A Dave Chappelle would be sick. Because at this point, like, we're going to beat any team, me and LeBron, that's a given. You know what I mean? Both willing passes, both fucking knockdown shooters.
LeBron's just got to get the ball to you and you'll win.
Yeah, and that's what, literally just fucking get out the way.
Just find him, LeBron.
That's it.
I'll win you this.
Just literally, just get open and I'll find you, to be honest, that's it. So I'd like to meet Dave Chappelle would be sick as well, you know what I mean? But then Shaq's hilarious as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he'd be so funny.
If you're playing against maybe one other basketball player, what about Jordan? You've not mentioned Jordan?
I mean, that's not my era. And Jordan, it's the same as what I found out about Jamie Carragher. He's a dickhead. You know what I mean? It's like he's not really like.
What did you find out about Jamie Carragher?
From so many separate occasions, even your boy Gareth last night, he said my brother's met him as well, and he's a dickhead. He just doesn't want to know, which fucking upset me a bit.
Do you remember when he spat out of his window at someone? Why does no one talk about that?
Yeah.
And then he got sacked, and then when Andy Gray and was it Martin Keys? They said something off air, and they got sacked and thrown under the bus. Jamie Carragher spat out of his window at someone, and everyone's like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay then."
Remember when he got on the radio and he was like, "Meet me in this boxing gym now." I don't know who he was talking about. It was like this young reporter or whatever. It's just threatening him on Radio City, saying, "This is my boxing gym. Meet me here now." You know what I mean? If you're a real man and shit.
That was his personal trainer, but
was it?
No. Meet me at the gym now.
It's like the Scouse accent is just so threatening. It's
really friendly. You got to use emojis.
It's like, sure, I'll take a Lucasade, but I mean, are you going to poison it? What's the vibe here?
I actually didn't know that story. He was on the radio doing that and doesn't get cancelled.
This was like literally just after he retired, so before he done like match of the day and all that sort of shit.
Why is he so protected by Sky Sports? What has Jamie Carragher got to do to get cancelled? Is my question.
That's a great question, to be honest. And comment below. The first, I want to go on a limb and say Blackface, maybe. When he's sitting next to Sol Campbell at half time, he ain't standing for that. But yeah, I would. Him and Gary Neville are fucking good though.
Yeah, but Gary Neville's good. But Gary Neville's like
they got good beef, good dancing.
Yeah,
and shit
they have. But Gary
Neville's still got the Man U Liverpool thing there and stuff.
Yeah, that's good. Neville's quite squeaky clean though, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Whereas Carragher,
I mean, it's a Scouser at the end of the day.
Love it.
He's hard as nails. He's a boxer, great fucking footballer.
Also grew up.
Fires like fucking pythons.
Grew up as an Everton fan as well, didn't he?
Did he?
Massive Everton fan as a kid.
Oh, well, fuck you, Jamie Carragher. Then
What do you think of that? What do you think of that?
Exactly. I don't like that at all. What the fuck? Are you sure he wasn't just wearing this jersey from a distance?
Sancho's no one. He used to play for Man City. Now he's at United. You see?
Yo, Sancho. I wanted him to play more in the Euros.
I love him.
Yeah.
I went to see him play for Dortmund twice. Once against Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Once against Barcelona. Other than Messi, who's the best player on the pitch.
That's sick.
Against Bayern Munich.
Sick.
But he was fearless. He get the ball
100 million, and it's like it's all about Ronaldo. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, which is good because it takes the pressure off of him.
Yeah, that's true.
But you want to get the ball into his feet and just let
no
him
one's expecting much from Sancho really now, because they're like, if they lose, it's like, well, why didn't Ronaldo score? It's not like, why didn't Sancho score? You know what I mean?
I think Ronaldo's feeling that pressure, you know.
Yeah, but I think he relishes in it.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I think of how many moments he's been in where he's needed to score in the 95th minute, for international, for Champions League, for club, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. Where it's like you need a goal now in the next 5 minutes or it's over. Like, his composure.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the best players live in that pressure.
Yeah, they live in that moment.
You know what
I see him play for Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. They were 2-0 down first leg to Wolfsburg.
What year Real Madrid is this?
This would have been
like during that 3-year Champions League.
Year they won it.
The first year or
17, I think it was.
It was 17. No, it was 16, 17, 18 versus us. So yeah, and we won 19.
So Wolfsburg were 2-0 up from the home leg.
Yeah.
So Real Madrid had to win 3-0.
Yeah.
Have a guess.
4-0 probably.
Ronaldo hat-trick thing.
Oh yes.
You've never seen anything like it. There's a moment in the game.
Oh, I think I have. Fucking semi-finals of Liverpool versus Barcelona. No Mo Salah. And we had to win fucking we had to get 4 there.
I mean, that's the greatest game of all time.
I mean, that's crazy. I mean, that was the greatest corner of all time, for sure, yeah. That's crazy. And then Origi now, you don't Liverpool legend, lad, regardless. Yeah. I mean, and then you scored in the final as well. I mean, it's over. And that little quick fucking... Trent done one that the other day. You done a little quick one the other day. I can't remember who we were playing. I think it was AC Milan. We scored that little quick one like that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't Origi though. I can't remember who.
Shout out to Trent. What a man. I
know. Shout out to Tyler as well. His older brother who used to sell me weed. Good shit. Claimed to fame in Auckland College. He did. He used to be my weed dealer. Tyler Alexander Arnold. Yeah.
Tyler and Trent. They're cool names, isn't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Has he got other siblings? Their names all begin with T.
Yeah.
Tyler, Trent, Trevor, Tony.
They're his uncles.
His mum Tonya.
Yeah. Trevor. Oh my God! Last night.
Tina.
Speaking of the Percy Pig outfit that he was going to go on, and he's got a full fancy. What's your fancy dress company?
Chameleon Costumes.
Chameleon Costumes, and he's got fucking everything. I was Del Boy last night. Got on my Instagram, LeBron James of comedy. I was Del Boy last night. Fucking Rodney, you plonker. Clay Chandelier.
Fancy dress used to be such a big thing, didn't it? People don't do it as much anymore, I don't think. Or is that just our age? Like uni, it was a big thing. Fancy dress every Wednesday. I don't walk down the street.
As Jackie Moon. You know Jackie Moon?
Yeah.
I went that for like 6 years in a row.
No.
I had the outfit, I had that.
No, that's do you really want to love me sexy?
Take off your shoes and make me sexy.
But you used to go out and see loads of people just walking up every high street, fancy dress, this, that, and the other. Don't see it now. Or is that just me? Is it big in Liverpool?
I haven't seen a pub golf in years, like literally.
Yeah, same. Pub golf is big.
Golf in years.
I think everyone now.
Halloween is like.
Halloween's good, yeah.
I might be having a Halloween party, or we might be having one, so I'm fucking gonna dress up for that as well. Could I do? Our family love it, so like New Year's, birthdays, we always do a fancy dress sort of thing. Like I was Anakin Skywalker, I was Indiana Jones, I was semi-pro a bunch of times. I was like, I remember I went to one party with my mate Adam Hawes. Shout out to him.
Shout out Adam.
Second shout out because last night I had a McGangbang. I'll explain this briefly. It's a double cheeseburger. You open it up, you put a full fucking chicken and mayo inside of it with the bread and everything. Close it up, then you're fucking shitting all the next morning. But I'm sorry about that.
No problem.
But he went as a Somalian pirate, full blackface.
No.
With his friends that were black. So there was like 2 black people, and then him, a Somalian pirate. This would have been 2009 maybe, and then back then it was like that Tristan Trudeau was doing blackface. Like it was like the impersonator I got from 18th, the James Brown guy I told you rocked up in blackface. Like
really?
He's on the bus in blackface or whatever.
Really?
No, this was my 18th, so that was 2009 or something like that, same year. So it was like, and then I mean he's trying to take them off. He's left them on Facebook actually, to be honest, because he's like, well, I'm with my 2 black friends that are in costume with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like back then you could just do it as a Somalian pirate, but. And then what else? What other ones have I done? I've done like your classic zombies, you know what I mean? When you're in uni and you fucking get a t-shirt and rip it and shit, you know what I mean?
We stole the cheerleaders' costumes once because my mate was going out with one of them and went as zombie cheerleaders for Halloween.
Oh, that's sick.
The skirts,
Yeah, that's fine.
The 4 of us turned up in the club and they were all like, where are you?
Yeah.
In their fucking skirts.
Where did you put your stuff? Your phone and wallet and shit? Keister?
I don't want to talk about that. In my back pocket.
In the back pocket? Oh, you had a flip phone as well, Bruno.
It's vibrating again.
It's vibrating.
Stop calling me.
Yeah, you're just like, somebody call my phone, I've lost it.
You'd have, I actually don't know, it's fucking so long ago. Yeah, it was good. That's on my Facebook actually, that fancy dress.
Yeah, that's sick, that.
Yeah.
Because when I had the Jackie Moon outfit, I had to wear Nike Pros, and I didn't have any pockets, so I had to put like my phone and me fucking down my shorts and shit like that, you know what I mean? So I'd lose sort of every year. I'd lose a card or an ID or something, you know what I mean? Could it just fall out?
But in the student night, you only need like £5, it's £1 a drink.
There you go, 75.
You get their fist.
Yeah. Where did you go to uni?
Northampton, shout out.
Oh yes, that nice.
NN2.
NN2?
Yeah, people in Northampton used to always have the tattoos on the necks of what area code they were in Northampton.
No.
And I lived in NN2.
No way.
Yeah.
They literally post
NN6.
So like Fug Life 209 sort of shit like that. But
you play football in the Saturday League and then there's like, one team that's all NN3 and I'm like, these people can't move house. It's weird, isn't it?
They literally can't.
You know what I mean? You've got to move in with your missus and she lives in NN4, you're in banging trouble.
Exactly, and they can't fuck up like packaging and posting
Oh.
and shit like that. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, where are you going tonight, lad? In a taxi? Read me fucking neck.
Break your fucking neck, bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, mad. But it was a good place to go uni. Good town.
Yeah, nice. I like
The
that.
biggest town.
Did you have a
in
good
the UK.
basketball team there?
It was alright.
Do you know?
Yeah, it was alright. Had American football team, basketball team.
Yeah, we had an American football team. I think that was the first wave when it started coming over or whatever.
But it was mainly a football and rugby league. Rugby league, like lads, great.
Yeah.
Good banter. There are a lot from around your way, isn't there? Warrington and all.
Warrington, yeah. Liverpool's not really a rugby town, but rugby city or whatever. We're football city, but then at the outskirts, yeah, like Manchester's more football, but Warrington, St Helens, it's like the stuff before Manchester
and
stuff.
My dad's from Hull, so they got 2 teams. Over there, like all that area is.
I mean, obviously they got football, but I'd still say that's more rugby though. Overall, would you know?
Yeah, rugby league.
Because most of like the good rugby players come from Holland.
Yeah, they got 2 teams. Hull.
Oh really?
2 rugby league teams.
Oh, I thought you meant they had the football and they had the
Hull KR and Hull FC, and then they've got the football as well, but football's not great.
Yeah.
Then you come down south and it's all rugby union.
Really? Anything past London?
It's all rugby union around here, Harlequins and all.
Do you have a local team? Do you have an
Northampton had a rugby team, the Northampton Saints.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Saints.
Shout out to the Saints.
My godson's a big fan of them.
Oh really?
Riley Davidson, 10 years old. Mate, he gets on the pitch.
We need more younger listeners on this.
He gets on the pitch, he's throwing the ball about, best rugby player ever. He went there for his birthday a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. And all the directors of Northampton Saints were there watching him, and he's throwing the ball around. And the director of Northampton Saints said, "That kid is unbelievable. He's a generational talent."
No, he didn't.
Really?
And you're just sitting there as a proud uncle.
Yeah, I'm just there like on the phone to Ladbrokes. Like.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be like, "This is my hands-on bathtub stuff."
He's going to play for England.
In the bathtub.
He's going to play for England. I mean,
that's sick.
Yeah, he's cool. Did
he try and sign him there and then? Or
he should have done. I don't think they're too young. It's in football they sign you up, don't they?
Yeah, I was going to say.
And in football, like you go to see a game, you see Ronaldo or Salah, they just walk down the tunnel. But in rugby, like gentleman's game, they all come out after the game, they all sign balls, they all go and chat to all the kids. Really nice. Oh, that's totally sick. Different.
Well, I mean, it's also a different level of fame as well.
Yeah, and there's only 10 kids waiting, so
you know. It doesn't take long, really.
But they come out with rugby balls.
His 10 kids waiting, he's got a stamp. Yeah. So it's pretty... just stamp in the head.
And one of his favourite players, I sent him a pair of boots signed on his birthday. So
that's
nice.
Fucking sick. Yeah. And he didn't even have to fucking do a podcast for that.
No.
Step it up, LeBron. What do you mean? I thought you were the people's champ here. It's ridiculous.
How close are you getting to meeting? Do you think LeBron's heard about this yet?
Well, I'm glad you brought it up. I think honestly, he has because, which is a bit annoying because it means he has and he hasn't contacted me because Danny Green gave me a shout out. On his, Danny Green, he played with the Lakers 2 years ago, and my friend got a cameo from him, like paid for it, like I don't know, 200 quid, and was like, he was like, oh, I heard you're a big Lakers fan, and you love LeBron, and like, I heard you got a podcast, so do I, like I checked it out the other day, so he listened to one of the episodes, so it's like, and you're in the bubble.
Was it episode 6 with James Beatty?
In all caps as well. Listen, go back to that because it literally be like time traveling for podcast. It was number 6. It was called all caps. James Beatty thinks Dennis Rodman. No, what was
Dr. Pepper
killed Dennis Rodman's man.
How did that happen?
Oh, we riffing.
We were riffing.
But yeah. So listen to that. And pause it now. Listen to that, and then come back to this.
But you've got a chance to make episode 1 now. In hindsight, you could do an episode 1, put it at the beginning, and be like, "This is what the podcast's going to be about." Blah blah blah. No one would ever know. Well, they will now. But
you fucking grass. No, but they could do with maybe I'll just get LeBron on the first one. That's perfect.
Get him to say, "Oh,
delete all the others." Delete all the others. Yeah.
So welcome to the podcast.
Be like, that was easy.
I've met him. What's the big deal?
What's the big... Didn't took you long enough.
What am I going to talk about now?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you remember that time I met LeBron? Imagine episode 1 is welcome to LeBron James. I want to meet LeBron James. Part K. Is that how he talks?
No, I don't think so.
And then
Definitely not. I'm country.
I'm LeBron.
LeBron James, put those flapjacks down. Come over here. You know those grits. We're starting the show.
Cletus!
It's Cletus. Don't rest him with that gator, boy. No, but tell me what I found out yesterday.
Adele?
Yeah, tell me about this, because I love Adele. I've seen Adele live in fucking in Perth. When she said hello, I fucking answered. I was like, I'm here, love. Trust me, I thought she was singing right to me. It was sick. And then some guy got up there called Feminem. He's like this drag guy in Perth. He had the same outfit as her, a Grammy dress and shit like that.
Wow.
And he got him up, and I was like, get the fuck off there. Yeah, Feminem, yeah. I met him, he sound.
Doing Eminem's covers? Or?
No, it was it was like doing Adele covers and shit.
Oh man, that's a great name for an Eminem tribute.
I know, Feminem, yeah. He'd love that as well. A transgender Eminem. Yeah. That's what he wants. That's what he really wants.
You gotta lose yourself.
But yeah, Greg, tell us.
So Adele, I asked the audience last night, didn't I? Because I asked the audience, there was a mixture of ages. Yeah. And there's like people in there in their 50s, 60s. And I said, has anyone, when you get into a new relationship, made the announcement on your social medias, like whether it be Facebook or Instagram? And these like two 19-year-olds like, yeah, we did that. And all the older people were like, what the fuck? People do that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like making an announcement.
Like I get the relationship thing on Facebook, but I've never changed that. Even when I was in a relationship, I've never changed. That's just staying the same single. You know what I mean?
We all know why.
But I was never. But it's complicated. The default setting.
But all joking aside,
it's very complicated with this prostitute. Okay.
I've got to pay extra to be in a relationship state.
Yeah.
For an hour.
And I got to pay for the data that makes on the Wi-Fi and shit. So.
But so they're doing this relationship status.
So how did she?
But Adele was
how'd you do it on Instagram? She said on a story. She was like, "Hey."
She came up and did a photo of her and her new partner. And was
Who
like,
is?
Rich Paul, but he used to be known as Skin Paul. He's with Adele now.
Rich Paul, LeBron's James's agent. Rich Paul, the fucking one of his boys, like the Clutch Sports agency, is going out with Adele. So another one of my loves. LeBron, Liverpool Football, Adele, Liverpool Football Club, and now with fucking LeBron. Like it's fate, like it's everything I fucking like. It's literally, you know what I mean? Like it's coming together. Like when I meet him, I'm not even going to talk about basketball. I'm talk about Liverpool. And Adele. Because he shares Liverpool stuff. He always tweets about Trent. He loves Trent and that. That's his favourite scout.
Do you think he?
Until he meets me.
Do you think he didn't know about all of this stuff and he just listens to your podcast every week and he's just baiting you?
Oh my lord, I would fucking love that. I would love it. Literally, he'd be like, when I meet him, he'd be like, yeah, I know, I've been busy. Or he's like, you gave out your number the first episode and then it got deleted, so I know where to contact you.
Oh no.
So LeBron, if you're listening now, add me, LeBron James of comedy. He probably just keeps messaging himself by accident. You got to put the of comedy. Don't forget that part. You just keep putting LeBron James in, and you keep DMing yourself. But that's all right, lad. You figure it out. You know what I mean?
Do you not tag him in everything on Instagram?
I tag him on
everything you do.
I know, but he's got a few more followers than me. So
how many has he got?
A couple of million.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he's not.
He's popular then.
Oh yeah, he's out there. Yeah, for sure. He's popular. When he doesn't live in Liverpool, you're like, what? You don't know this guy?
No way.
All right, we got T-minus 12 minutes to the Liverpool game. How far is the walk to the pub?
Probably about 6.
6 minutes? That's easy.
Should we talk for 4 more minutes then?
Let's talk for 4 more minutes. I've put my bet was 2-0. I got thanks to Mike Dixon and James Beatty. We got it's anytime Mo Salah, anytime Manny, and 2-0.
Any questions?
250 on there, 200 quid back. We got any questions?
Have they got any questions? My Instagram's James Beatty, beatty.co.uk.
I love that.
I didn't know what to have it as.
It's like an old person does not use Instagram. .co.uk.
I just thought I put it
as / No, his Instagram is http James www.jamesbeatty. Just copy and paste it the whole Instagram.
Because my personal was James Beatty UK. Yeah. Because you're travelling around and that. And then I thought, what do you have? And I thought, I'll put people onto my website. But my website's so bad, I think I might change it back.
Okay.
What do I have it as then? I am James Beatty.
I am.
Then people type in I am James.
Or the real James Beatty. Or Beatman Beatty.
tough, isn't it?
Because
Yours is good, LeBron James of comedy.
Yeah, but they'll find you even if you type in Carl Legacy, it'll come up because that's your name on the profile anyway.
Right.
So they will find you, James Beatty. I mean, I don't know if there's that many James Beattys, but they'll know from your photo or whatever. So we could come up with
Suggestions.
What about the suggestions? But there we go. What about the Michael Jordan, the comedy? You can't do that. That's the no, you can't do that.
I'm better than that.
The Percy Pig of comedy. The Professor Green of comedy. What about Billy Banana?
Nah, he's got one, Billy Banana UK.
Oh, he's got one. Billy Banana.
Billy Banana's a radio DJ in the Philippines.
Is he? That makes sense.
I get so many messages on Facebook. I've got so many fans, they're all from the Philippines. No one in England knows who the hell I am.
And they're not actually your fans, they're doing all this.
They're all like, Chung Po, Billy, Chung Po. And I'm like, what does that mean? I'm like, I am not who you think I am. And they're asking me for song requests. Can you give me a shout out on the radio? I stick it in Google Translate. Can you give me a shout out on the radio? I'm not...
Chung Po!
Yeah, I don't know what it means. Because they say it a lot.
Too spicy, no, too spicy.
Where's my phone? I'll read them.
I don't know, where's your phone? Oh, it is, lad.
Yeah, I'll read them.
Nice.
Because we used it for intro music.
I can't believe Rich Ports with Adele. How did they even meet?
Industry though, isn't it? Billy Banana.
I know, but I mean, that's music and that's like sports and that, like.
Here you go. Good PM. Po B Batty. Po Nang. Advanced 49 years anniversary. Alpha Kappa. Rio 72 from GS Marlon.
Look at this. It's like he's trying to put a hex on you.
It's unreal, isn't it?
What else you got? Is this it?
This is all of them. This one. Gumpo Knyaya, Billy.
Billy Matthew. Vanjie Nate, how dare you speak to me like that? She gave you the thumbs up and then she had the courage a day later to message you.
Yeah, I respect that. And it's their time zones different.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't your profile picture...
Hi, Po.
Hi, Po. Reply back to this.
What about this one? Can you read it out word for word? Just read it.
Kula Billy Pau Shout Umba Shai Amula Malina Donsala Simana Sanana Si Papa Jojo Tapas Samaga Kapandi Lamana Lamina. Oh, I'm gonna take it to Jamaica.
Mr. 305. That sounds like a Pitbull song.
Have you listened to the LeBron James podcast? Here we go.
Can you stop saying that to everyone?
Wait, no, I'm just going to say, do you know LeBron? Do you know LeBron?
Imagine if they did.
No.
Don't, because they're going to start replying to me now. Please don't.
Do you know LeBron? Bang.
Right, that's enough.
Oliver Alswazas, you're our last hope for the show. Right, we got to go. We've got 7 minutes to get there. Do you want to say anything else, James Beatty? Thanks for being on again. I think there's not many repeat guests.
Really?
And you've done audio and video.
That's fucking
sick, isn't it?
They get to put a
Next
face.
it'll be like VR or some shit like that.
Yeah, imagine that. In here, in the loft.
In the loft,
Imagine
baby.
it's nice for them to put a face to the voice.
It is, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah,
to be honest.
it's quite a nice touch.
Probably thought he was a bit taller, eh?
6'2" and I'm stood on my wallet.
6 foot. He likes to keep a lot of his receipts.
Yeah, save all my receipts. He said that one before.
Cheers, beat man.
Thanks for having me on.
Can we get the opposite of a hello?
Goodbye.